Okay, so you have got a big life-changing event that has happened in your life recently. You've got the card of destruction, which is like the tower card. So something big has come in that has changed the way you're thinking or the way things are going. It's changed the energy completely. And maybe you had a little bit of intuition that it was going to come because you've got the stop, look, and listen card. So it seems like you were aware that something was going to happen. Maybe something has happened and you've been standing back and watching it from a distance. But it's been happening and it has had an effect in your life. But coming up, you've got good news. So you will get through this situation. You will overcome it. So in the past, you've been working really, really hard, and maybe you've been dealing with a dark-haired woman, somebody who is helping you see, get insights for the future, because you can see this woman's looking to the future. She's somebody that's helping you overcome some obstacles, some barriers. You've got this railing over there, and she's looking over it. So she's almost giving you a bit of psychic information, if you like, about how to proceed with the situation. Maybe she had an intuition that something was going to come because she's looking directly at this destruction card. So maybe she's, been there to give you some advice, and help you through this situation. So going into the future, this destruction or whatever's happened, this big event that has happened, this crisis that has happened in your life brings a lot of clarity to you, and it leaves you to be able to make some kind of decision. And you're going to need, you might decide to go down the spiritual path, but you need to actually access your spirituality and pray about it to find the insights on how to deal with this situation. So those are the energies for that week. So the energies of the cards is you've got the death card. So there is some big change that is coming. It's going to cause a lot of chaos, obviously, but you're going to be able to overcome it and move away from it. It's something that you need to shift you out of all the negative energy that has been going around. Maybe you've been dealing with a situation where there's been a lot of fighting and arguments, people not getting along. So something is going to come in that allows you to move away from that kind of destructive, negative energy and move into something more positive. You can see this rider, he's got the sword of truth in his hand. So you are going to be enlightened. Something is going to come to light with this big change that comes, this big event that comes, and allow you to move very quickly away from all the destruction or all the problems that you've been facing. So you've got the Six of Cups, and it's crossed by the Knight of Wands. So you've been thinking a lot about the past and maybe your childhood, and maybe immersing yourself in memories from the past. Also, you could have had somebody come in from the past, maybe somebody that you knew in your childhood, and they're bringing in some energy or some kind of message. They're bringing you some kind of news that allows you to move away from a certain situation. The Knight of Wands also is a card that deals with moving house, or changing your job. So even in the Six of Wands, there's a house over here, and you've got these two people looking at it. You could be in a situation where you're deciding to move home and move to something, maybe a place closer to where your childhood home was. Maybe you've gone and had a look at the house and decided that that's the one that you want. So this could be an energy that is taking you to move home, or even change jobs. This person could also be somebody that came in from your childhood to help you with the move, or is maybe a friend that is helping you deal with all these different changes that are happening. The Knight of Wands is a very powerful energy. It's something that takes you out of, it's not a negative energy. The person that has the Knight of Wands energy is usually, a fire sign, and they are generally optimistic people. That's what I wanted to say. They're very optimistic people. They allow you to move things. They push you into doing things that will move you out of negative energy and into positive energy. So there could be a job change and a house move over here, and it might be closer to where you lived when you were a child, or closer to your childhood home. Or like I said, this could be somebody from your childhood returning to you, bringing in that burst of energy, that support that you need. So in the past, you've got the Empress, so you've been dealing with somebody well, an energy of authority, really. Somebody who has been maybe bullying you a little bit, taking a little bit of advantage of your lack of confidence, telling you what to do, trying to manipulate you, and they have been, they could be somebody that you're working for, somebody in a position of authority, and, they lay down the law, they say whatever they have to say, and you just have to follow the rules. So they're all about rules and regulations and telling you what to do. And, they won't listen to anything. So they're very much in a position of authority. And you've been dealing with this person in the last year. So in the last 6 months, you've got the Six of Wands over here. And you can see this person in this card is carrying a lot of heavy burdens and trying to move away from whatever situation they were in. So it seems like you have taken on a lot of responsibilities, and it does look like there's a move. Usually there's some sort of obstacle that you are facing, some sort of problems that you are facing, and you are carrying a lot of responsibilities. There's a wall here. Maybe you have a lack of abundance going on. Usually the Six of Wands in the tarot is about a victory, but in this deck it seems to be moving away from a situation, but carrying a lot of burdens. So you're doing a lot of hard work, working extremely hard, trying to get to that abundance. There seems to be that obstacle between you, a war between you and that abundance, and you are being guided. You can see there's angelic guidance within that card, but maybe your workload that you've taken on is really, really heavy, and you're trying to move forward and turn your back on any events that are coming. You're trying to ignore all the problems by focusing on that work and trying to get your abundance that way, or trying not to get depressed by focusing on your work. So on your mind is the King of Cups. So you may have been dealing with a water sign person, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person is playing a very prominent role in your life, or you could be seeking some sort of professional advice for dealing with things like depression, or some kind of counseling that you're getting. This person is rather impartial. They do tend to be somebody in the medical professions. That's why I do say that it could be some sort of counselor or a doctor, or somebody that you're planning on visiting to help you deal with certain problems that you're going through. So going into the future, you've got the Seven of Cups over here. You're being given a vision or an offer of, you've been given many options available to you. So somebody is putting forth or helping you, presenting a whole bunch of options to you. And you can see there's a hand on this person's shoulder. They're guiding you to try and choose something. So there might be a bunch of opportunities coming your way. And you've been given all these possibilities, and you're going to need to make some kind of choice. Get it clear in your head what you want to do in the future. You need to make sure that it is something solid. This is drawn on a cloth, so it's not set in stone, if you like. All these possibilities, you have all these options, and you need to choose something from it in order for you to have this veil of clarity. You need to have the veil lifted so you can see clearly what is going on, and somebody is going to be there to help you or guide you make that decision. You've also got your back turned to the past, so this is almost like a new doorway opening for you, where they're showing you these options in order for you to move away from any difficult situation that you have been in. So what's going on with you? You've got the Chariot card. So this looks like, you're very determined. You're taking control of things. This person's reigning in both horses and moving forward into the future. And also this is the card of achievement, of victory. So whatever you're planning on doing is going to be eventually successful. But you just need to act with confidence, and you need to have a clear vision about what you want to do. And if anybody is not supporting you, you need to make sure that you get ultimate support from people around you, so that everybody is, going in the same direction, if you like, so that you can move forward. Also, the Chariot card is a card of moving home. So together with this Knight of Wands and this Chariot card, there looks like there might well be a home move for you, a relocation, or even a change of job. So what's happening around you? You've got the Queen of chalices, and it looks like this woman's looking to the past, looking at this cup that's in the past. So you are been considering or looking at your past, and maybe you don't feel everything was as it should have been. You were disappointed. This Queen of Cups generally tends to be a bit of a loner, and she's a little bit on the depressive side. So you could be going through a phase where you're not feeling quite yourself, and you're feeling a bit miserable, and you've been looking at whatever's happened in the past, and that has made you feel a bit down. So what's your hopes and fears? You've got the Eight of Pentacles. You want to work really hard to achieve whatever you have on your mind. You might want to specialize in the work that you're doing. You see there's all these options over here. So you've got all these possibilities available on this clock again. So there's two cards over here showing you that there are possibilities that are available to you in your work front, and now you're sitting and considering these possibilities. So somebody's given you a lot of options, and there you are in your hopes and fears card, sitting and considering which particular option you want in order for your work life to proceed in the direction that you want. So you want to focus on work, and you want to do something where you can pick one of these options and it will be productive. And it might involve, like I said, further studying or specialization. And this is what you're thinking of doing for the future. So going into the future, you've got the Two of Swords, the the Knave of Chalices, and the Queen of Swords. So with the Two of Swords is making some kind of decision. You're in two minds about something. You haven't moved as far as making that decision. You are considering both options, a bit confused because you've got two full moons in this card. There are some obstacles that you are thinking about, but you need to turn your back away from all that, turn your back to all the emotions that you're feeling, and you have to make this decision from a very logical point of view. This could well be a legal decision as well, something legal coming in as well, because the Swords always talks about legalities. And, she's wearing blindfold, and generally justice is blind. So there could be a legal decision that you are going to be facing soon, and maybe you're waiting for that decision to come in. Now you've got the Knave of Chalices, somebody bringing some important information for you, and it's maybe something that's emotionally based, but this could also be about further studying. So maybe there is being some sort of course or something being offered to you. This could also be a person bringing in an apology, saying they're sorry for what they've done, or this could be an invitation, to go out and socialize with this person. So there could be various things that are happening, generally, this card is a card of, you can see this person's got a dragon in the back over there. So this person wants to, offer you some sort of, it's a news that, maybe it's news that is coming, or an invitation that is coming that takes you away from your problems. You go out there and you have a good time. So there's some sort of proposal, some sort of opportunity, some sort of invitation coming for you to go and have some fun. And maybe this is what you should be doing. You've got the Queen of Swords. You do need it because you can see you've got your back turned to this particular man. So you've been doing everything by yourself, being very self-sufficient. You've been through a lot of trauma, or there's been a lot of problems that you have been facing, and you have been standing up for yourself over here with this Queen of Swords. She's generally a person that's very, very hurt, after being through everything. But you can see this man is offering her this cup. So you've maybe you've taken on the role as of the Queen of Swords, being a bit isolated, and somebody now coming in and offering you a chance to go out and have some fun. And I think, you should be taking that opportunity. You've got a decision to make about whether you want to, but, it'll take you out of this feeling of loneliness and isolation. So an invitation coming, and this is something that you should actually consider and go out and go and have some fun. So you're being faced with some options, and you need to make some kind of choice with that. There might be a home move or a change of job coming up for you, and it looks like some sort of invitation coming for you to go out and have some fun. Somebody bringing an emotional message, and I think you really should do that. So the first card is life experience, a significant life event, a powerful revelation that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. So there is something really big coming in for you. You have got the Death card over here, showing that there is some big significant event coming in for you, and it's going to lead to a really big change in your life, and maybe allow you to move on from the situation that you were in. And you've got the ego card over here, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So this is a card showing that maybe you're focusing too much on your work and it is time to have a bit of a relax and go out and have some fun. The third card is the Ace of Fire, showing an exciting new opportunity, career advancement, change your life now. So there is this opportunities coming in for you for career advancement. And you can see it's even reflected within this Eight of Pentacles cards that's in your hopes and fears. So you know that whatever offer is coming in is going to make a big difference in your work life. So this is something that you need to take, pick one, pick an opportunity and go for it. This is the way you're going to be able to change your life. And the last card that's fallen for you is the King of Earth. So you will achieve everything that you want materialistically, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you are offered. The Midas touch. So one of these opportunities that you are going to be offered is going to be make you very, very financially stable. It's going to bring in the money, and you're going to be able to grow financially from it. So you should be picking one of these opportunities. Consider all the opportunities. Make sure you're very logical when you're considering them, and one of these are going to be very, very successful. So make sure you know which one it is, and you should accept that offer. This card advises, make sure that you're accepting this offer that's being given to you. And this could be the one that, this could also be an offer that's being offered by this Knave of Cups here. So maybe this could be a job offer in itself. Maybe you've been isolating yourself so much, and maybe this is a job offer that's coming in. But you should accept this offer. This is going to make you really happy, and it's going to make you very financially stable.